I am not sure if I am returning the CAVS burner or not. The reason I could not continue to do it is my schedule ultimately just got too jam packed, right? With all the Browns coverage I do, all the football stuff, all the things related to the football stuff, I just didn't have time to watch the Cavs and cover them in the way that I wanted to. And it's unfortunate because I love talking about that team, especially this group that they have here. But I do know that I want to talk about the Cavs. Because Cavs, I think, if not the best team in the NBA right now, they have the best record. They're undefeated. Definitely the most interesting team. First thing I want to talk about is, man, it's got to suck to be JB Bickerstaff right now. Like, I don't think all of this is JB's fault, right? Like, I don't think JB Bickerstaff was such a bad coach that he was holding this team back to this extent. And it's worth remembering that JB Bickerstaff has had some good years with the Cavs. Years where the Cavs overachieved multiple times, right? Like, JB is not a bottom of the well coach. The problem is the optics on this season just look awful. Awful for JB Bickerstaff. Gotta be honest about that, right? The Cavs are 11-0 right now. The Detroit Pistons are 4-7, and that's expected. The Pistons aren't there yet. The problem is that JB Bickerstaff is literally the main thing you can point to. Ty Jerome getting healthy as well. To what changed with this Cavs team. And they look way better than they've ever did under JB Bickerstaff. That's tough. That's a tough spot for JB. And it's probably something that has to lead to some self-reflection. Because let's be honest here, the Cavs are better because JB's not the coach. Like, that's a big part of it. It's not the only part. Evan Mobley has made the jump, right, as an offensive player. He is a significantly better offensive player this year than he has been in most years. Darius Garland is back to playing all-star caliber basketball. He's averaging over 20 points a game again. He is averaging 6.6 assists. His three-point percentages are back up where you want them to be. His field percentages are back up where you want them. He's shooting 47% from the floor at three. Donovan Mitchell shooting his normal 40 from three, right? Like, you're getting exactly what you want from those two guys. But now you're also getting Evan Mobley in the mix, giving you 18.4 a night on top of 8.5 rebounds and 3 assists and one of the best defensive bigs in the NBA. And the thing about that defense part is that Evan Mobley has made the leap physically. He looks like he's more willing to be physical this year at the rim and on defense. He is a shot blocker. And he's scoring 18. So you add somebody who was already a first, second team All-NBA defensive caliber player in Evan Mobley. You level him up a little bit defensively. And then you level him up a lot offensively. You also add that Darius Garland is back to playing how Darius Garland played before the jaw injury. Donovan Mitchell looks as good as Donovan Mitchell's ever had to look. Jared Allen, by the way, playing some pretty solid basketball as well, right? Averaging a double-double, 14 and 11 right now. And then, like, I don't know what it is with Kenny Atkinson, but he seemed to got the formula. Like, he got the cheat codes to put into Karis LeVert to make sure he summons a good basketball player every night. Because Karis LeVert looks great. Like, not just great. He looks almost suspiciously good. Did you know Karis LeVert shooting 46.9% from three right now on 4 attempts a game? Did you know Karis LeVert is like, what, a 57.5% shooter from the field? Like, what? Where has this Karis LeVert been? I think Tony Pesta, he made a great point that Ty Jerome helps him out here. You're getting good minutes from Sam Merrill. You're even getting solid minutes from George Niang. You're getting solid minutes from Isaac Okoro and Dean Wade. You also have more players to come into this rotation. Max Strus is coming back, and that will help you out with three-point shooting and different lineups that you could throw out there. This Cavs team looks different. It's not just the fact that they fired JP. It certainly plays a role. Let's not kid ourselves. It certainly plays a role. It's also that Darius Garland is back to being Darius Garland. Donovan Mitchell is re-energized in his third year in Cleveland under a new contract. Evan Mobley seems to have become a much more consistent offensive player and a much more physical presence in the paint. Jared Allen is still producing very good, very solid minutes. And all of a sudden, this Cavs team doesn't struggle offensively, doesn't struggle defensively. They look like what we thought they could be when they put this core together. Now, how far does this core go? I don't know, right? They still have the issues that we have with wing defenders. They still have things that we're going to worry about, right? They're not going to go undefeated for the rest of the season. You got to wonder, once Karis LeVert comes back to earth, because he's not going to shoot 47% from three for the rest of the year, right? He's going to be back down to 30. Does that ruin the bench production that you've been getting? Max Strus, how do you integrate him back into the lineup? The Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, you don't really have much concerns about that. Evan Mobley, you want to make sure that this is just not him starting off the season hot, that this is who Evan Mobley is going to be offensively, at least for the rest of the season. You still have your concerns, right? Ty Jerome, is he going to continue to play at this level for the whole year? Still have concerns, but it's no doubt in my mind that this Cavs team, you feel much better about 11 games into the season than you've ever felt about this core in Cleveland. And that's something to be excited about. That's why I wanted to come on here and say, I'm going to try to pop on here, talk about the Cavs when I get the opportunity to. I'm not going to commit to a schedule yet just because I want to see if I can fit this out here and give you guys the quality Cavs coverage that I want to give. Like, I don't want to just drop a video, just be saying shit, right? I want to be able to give you real coverage here. But appreciate y'all. Going to talk more Cavs for the rest of the season for sure. And if you want to hear me guaranteed weekly talking about the Cavs, make sure you subscribe to Q and Code. We always make sure we talk about the Cavs a couple times a week there. But this is going to be where I put some of my reaction stuff here. I don't know what I'm doing with this channel going forward, but I do want to do something with it. But that's what I have on the Cavs burner. Let me know what you think. Peace.